Alright, y'all, welcome to yet another episode of the Happy Hour. I'm the host here, Mr. Bizzle the Boss, with my main man.
What's up? It's Mike Jones, High Society CEO.
What's going on, folks? Fat Project Pat, High Society VP.
Y'all have came in on quite a topic today. Quite a topic.
That's true.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm gonna choose our words carefully because I know this is a very touchy subject. Seen the rant here lately with T.I. and Wayne, and of course everything else that goes on with the Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. How do you gentlemen feel? What's you guys' views on the Black Lives Matter, and like what does that even mean?
I'm not going to defend Wayne. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know where he's coming from. I think what his viewpoint on it was is that, you know, I'm an entertainer, I'm here to entertain. I'm not here to be political. I'm here to just be Wayne, and you should accept me for being Wayne and not accept me for trying to be a role model. I'm not a role model. I am an artist, and that's what I get paid to do. So therefore, that's the lane he took. While T.I. on the other hand was like, you know what? Cats look up to you, bro. Like, kids, teenagers, like everybody looks up to you and loves your music. Like, why not be a positive platform? Why not be a positive influence on their life? Not say, you know, in these dying times, why not you be a voice that's going on right now? Or not dying, but trying times. Why not you be a voice and you be an influence to these kids instead of just saying, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Whenever you're doing them a disservice, because, I mean, who are they to look at now? Who are they to look up to now? That's how I look at it. I mean, honestly, I feel Wayne did lose a lot of fans after saying what he said on Nightline. I don't know if you guys know or not, but Wayne went on Nightline and would say basically, you know, Black Lives Matter, what my life matters. I don't care about Black Lives Matter. I mean, if Black Lives Matter, then yes, I'm an entertainer and I'm a black man. So, I mean, that's the aspect he was taking, not taking it as, you know, cats is getting killed and shot, and we've seen numerous videos of it on a day-to-day basis. Not speaking on that, but more so speaking on the fact that, you know, I matter, me, this, that, and the other. It's like, you know, that's just, I think he's doing people a disservice, and he did lose fans if he had any still from that. So, I mean, I don't know. It's sad to see. I'm all for T.I. though, honestly. I'm on T.I.'s side. I mean, I think it was stupid of Wayne to say. It was just really retarded. You look retarded. You look hypocritical. You look like a fool, just like T.I. said. So, I mean, I'm support T.I. wholeheartedly.
I mean, even if you take it back to, what was that, the Carter 3? When Wayne was talking to Reverend Al Sharpton.
Oh, and the interlude, one of the statements.
He's talking about, what was he talking about, being misunderstood? Like, how can you go from that
it's hypocritical,
and
bro.
then say what you just said?
Really
Like, how can you go from saying, like, you sold crack at this age, blah, 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 and you live next door to a rapist? If you think about it, if he's talking about he's selling crack, okay, we're talking about late 90s, early 90s, mid 90s, whatever the case may be. He was locking up black people at crazy numbers. So if you could say that, I'm getting locked up for this, and I got a rapist living next to me, that is an example of why Black Lives Matter. That's an example of why this system has been set up to fail black people from the beginning. But then you backdoor and you say, hey, my life matters. When people was buying your album and you was trying to reach certain people, black folks, it was a different type of conversation. It was a different type of situation and answer. Now, for whatever reason, you switched that up. Why is that? Is that because people are cutting you checks? What the case may be.
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes you have to take like 100% an outside view, and again, not to discredit Black Lives Matter at all whatsoever. It depends on where you grew up. I mean, anybody that doesn't understand Black Lives Matter or what the hell it's about, it has everything to do with where you grew up. 100%. Because if you grew up and you repeatedly seen negativity happening to a certain race, you're more prone to jump onto a Black Lives Matter type of movement. Versus if you did not see that, it makes no sense to you, you wouldn't jump on that. You wouldn't be prone to that. You wouldn't be, I mean, let's say you grew up in the hood where cops didn't bother you, is that even possible to grow up in the hood and cops don't bother you? Is that possible? Are there some hoods out there where there aren't police present?
But see, my thing is, like, and I appreciate my parents for this.
I grew up,
I grew up in a mixed area, mostly white. You know what I mean? Mansfield, Texas. But every day, my dad, not every day, but my dad instilled in me like, hey, you a black man in America. You make sure you get your education. You make sure you do this and that. You make sure you say yes, sir, whatever the case may be. And he told me that because he went through things. My dad's from Alabama. My dad is 60 years old.
So he would know a little bit, huh?
My dad would know things about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even though I grew up in this neighborhood, he always instilled in me, hey, you are a black man in America. So you gotta make sure you on your P's and Q's. You gotta make sure I'm gonna send you to college. You got a scholarship, that's even better. But you are a black man in America. You gotta know your place, and for that reason, you gotta understand.
But
what
with
you need
your
to do.
pops telling you that, you didn't really get the message of you're the man. You get respect before anybody else. You didn't take that
Oh,
notion. You didn't take that from the words your pops were saying?
It was much different. It was like you
Be
gotta
aware.
get what you deserve. You gotta go after what you think you deserve.
Okay.
Because they definitely not gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Being who you are in this society.
So, in other words, your pops letting you know that you would have to work just a little bit harder than the average guy, right?
Definitely. And I've never experienced, me personally, I've never experienced any type of police brutality, anything of that nature. I've never experienced some of the things that we've seen go on the last like 6-7 months.
I have on multiple occasions.
I have.
Multiple
Once.
occasions.
We were
So
together.
let me go ahead and correct that. It's happened. It's happened. Pulled over. It makes no sense again for 3 individuals, just 3, on their way to go eat food. That's it. Just going to eat food. Pulled over by, I think the count was like at least,
It was crazy. I
at
forgot
least
about that.
12 to 13 armed officers with their rifles pulled and their pistols pulled just to get us out of the vehicle because they were told that there was a weapon in the trunk.
Yeah.
That's it. They were just going off what they were told. That's happened.
That was a
Driving
real
home,
situation.
just to get home after dropping my cousin off at the house. The back part of my license plate, just the part of the T was covered up. This is what I was told. The part of the T was covered up, so therefore my license plate became illegal because I was covering it up. Well, I don't understand why one patrol officer turned into 6 other patrol officers. I don't understand that, especially whenever I gave them my driver's license and showed them that I literally lived 45 seconds from where they stopped me. No. But yet still, I don't have an anger to go and just dismiss people of another race because you know what? I've been through something. Trust and believe. I grew up with a family that went through slavery tough. And it didn't stop back in the 30s, 40s, 50s. No, my grandmother was still scrubbing floors whenever I was in elementary. Still scrubbing floors. Okay, so again, that wasn't too long ago. And so again, having that knowledge and knowing what they went through, again, only part of Black Lives Matters makes sense to me. The other part, the violent part, I understand people get angry. Well, guess what? Show your anger in a different way. And if you were just raised to show your anger by being violent, I'm sorry you grew up that way, but again, I've seen some pretty violent things as well. Granted, I didn't grow up in the hood, but I've seen people get stomped out. I've seen people get run over. I've seen people. Okay, things have happened. People have died in front of me, but yet still, I'm still not taking that approach because it's a choice. It's a choice. It's always a choice, no matter what happens in the world. No matter who's shot, it's a choice that you take. And unfortunately, people are taking that violent choice because that violence is shown to get power somewhere. Anytime you scare other people, you have now just gained power over that person. Scare somebody, you've now gained power over them. So you see a mob of individuals with the utmost confidence being super violent, you're just automatically that's provoking fear. Well, that's only going to make that crowd get larger. Okay, you don't have to be a psychology major to understand behaviors. It doesn't take all that. But that's going to make that crowd grow, and that crowd's going to grow more negative.
Me personally haven't had to deal with any police brutality or them treating me different because I'm a certain race. Matter of fact, I have a story where I got pulled over, and because I worked at a certain restaurant, he let me go. White cop. He was like, I love that place. Go right ahead. I told him where I worked at. He let me go. White cop. So, I'm not sitting there saying that all cops are the same or everyone's a racist, this, that, and the other. I'm not saying that at all. But at the same time, you got to be aware. You got to know where you're coming from. You got to be aware that not everyone has their best interest at heart for you.
Not and please, here's the misconception. If you think, I'm sorry, let me not say that. I'm sorry. Yes, everybody should get respected. Yes. In a perfect world, that's how it works. You know, you deserve what this person deserves, so on and so forth. If you want to wear a hoodie inside of a store on top of your head, hey, you should be able to do that without somebody thinking that you're a thug about to steal something. Okay, I understand. That's the life that you would like to live. But again, if you're not aware of your surroundings and you want to be Mr. Confident or Mrs. Confident and wear your hoodie inside the store, I'll tell you like this. I told my son, if I so much as catch him with his hood on inside of a store, I'm going to beat him.
You think white parents are telling their kids that?
Hey.
They don't have to.
But be honest, do you think white parents are telling their kids that?
They don't have to.
They don't have to because
that's
they
the problem in
not,
this world.
Don't say that's a problem though.
That's a problem.
That's the reality for them, just like this is a reality for us, and it's
sad,
sucky reality.
That should be everybody's reality.
Cool.
You shouldn't have to tell your child,
Yep.
hey, you shouldn't have to wear your hood.
And your dad
My
should have
dad
had to tell
shouldn't have,
you.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
but
that
guess
shouldn't
what?
be a reality.
Your dad is how old? You said
About
60, right?
Yeah.
60. My papa was about 79. He let me know how many people he got. I'm sorry, let me not say people, friends. Friends. He got to watch get stomped, drug, cut up, you name it. Like Emmett Till was just one. That was just one incident. My grandfather, the man that raised me, let me know that Emmett Till, that type of stuff, that was daily. And if it wasn't daily,
our fault, though.
It sure isn't our fault. But guess what? He told me the same exact thing that Mike's pop told him. You're gonna have to. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that Black Lives Matter is going to be this change.
It's not necessarily going to be a change.
Okay.
I think. Why can't everybody be treated equally? Why does my parents have to tell me that? And a friend I have, a different race, never had that conversation with his parents before. Like if you've never, like I can talk to my friend. You ever had a conversation about your parents and police? No.
Why would we talk about that?
Exactly. Yeah. But I've had that conversation. That is what this country needs to get away from. That's what the problem is.
It's way too much segregation.
There shouldn't.
Yes.
Person A shouldn't have to have that conversation about the cops, and person B doesn't. That lets you know that we are divided as a country, and we need to get to a
That's
common
absolutely
ground.
true. They're not
Definitely
telling their
common
kids about the cop. The cop is actually replaced with a conversation about watch the people that you hang around. Watch what neighborhoods you go into. So they don't get the cop conversation like we get the cop conversation. I believe that other races get the, hey, watch what neighborhood.
That's
Why should they have to watch what neighborhood?
I've had that conversation too with my parents.
Well, why should the other race
You know
have to
why?
watch what
You know
neighborhood?
why? It's because
there's a fool in every color,
and
man.
that
it
goes,
ain't just
that
black.
goes,
There's a
that
fool,
goes
there's
to,
an idiot, there's someone willing to do something stupid,
gun
down something, whatever.
But
in
the
every
conversation about watch what neighborhood you go to, why do you think that neighborhood is so bad?
I don't know. I just know their parents are telling them that.
But why do you think that neighborhood is bad?
There's
There's a reason why that neighborhood is bad.
Tell
There's
me
a reason
why.
there's nobody in
Tell
that
me-
neighborhood succeeding.
Because I mean, I can see it like this. People from said unsaid neighborhood could say, they get to watch their buddies get gunned down by their other buddies, and so I mean, this is our block.
So, but why is it not happening in that neighborhood? That guy that said that, he's going up to what he knows. He didn't choose that lifestyle. That's the lifestyle he's seen from his dad, his uncle.
To what he knows. So, what they know on the other side is that, hey, certain neighborhoods you shouldn't go into. Just like, hey, watch for certain individuals whenever you're getting pulled over. Like I said, this could go on forever, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's a heated topic, and I mean, it's definitely one we're going to have to bring back to you guys. But if you like what you've seen so far, go ahead and please like, subscribe, and I know, without a doubt, you definitely have to have some comments on this. Please comment on this.
Please do.
Please comment on this and share the hell out of it. I've been your host, Bizzle the Boss. You can always catch me on IG, Phoenix1. Mr. Ben Hated himself, catch me at benhated.com. copy some gear. High Society.
It's High Society CEO. Check me out on IG. High HY_society_CEO. Definitely check out our website. It'll be back up and running here shortly. It's hy-society.com. Check us out, man.
And also, folks, see me on Snapchat, Fat Project Pat 5. Check out the Instagram page for High Society at the happy hour. Also, go check that out too. See us on YouTube, man. We like the support. We need support. We're trying to grow, man. We're trying to do big things.
Next week, we're going to send y'all, we're going to have a little bit more, you know what I mean, happy hour, you know what I mean?
You didn't
really see us smile this week, man.
Like I said, but I mean, right now,
This is the deep hour this week. It's going to be happy hour this week.
Man.
The world's in a serious place.
It's in a serious place.
Till next time.
Holla at us.